numbers. 100 million bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Blue hunts. Whole team count, that's a big number.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks.
Thanks, Coach. A bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Chicago Bears. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ready? We're set, ready? Switch. 20. Great. Ready?
Now a first down throw for Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Tight end right. Three down.
To throw is Newton. Going up top. He's got him in. Complete. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Le'Veon Bell, 89 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, Haskins. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Complete to number 5. A gain of 7. First down, Redskins.
Tight dog.
Now Haskins on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Ready? 180. I got it. Check 52. 8. 20. Coming. 81. Crunch. Ready?
Now a carry here for their fullback. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And down he'll go at the 25.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Gun.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Second and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. He's got it. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Christian McCaffrey, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Great. Mike 12. Mike 12. 8.
To throw again. Newton. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. That one good for 26 and a first down. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Newton now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get up.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 37. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Newton now to throw. Caught here by Bell. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
go. 8. Look at it. Get that ball, D. 8. Slam.
Newton on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Gun. Let's go.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Wide, get wide. No. Gun.
Here's Newton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 14. Newton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Great. 65. Check safety. Express.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton buying time to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Great. 12. Like 12. Express.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. Now Ridley. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Gonzalez puts this one through. So after that fourth down stop, Charles, you said it was almost guaranteed points the other way. Indeed, they do cash in, but only 3.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They got the points, but it should have been more. With that type of field position, the setup that they had, I think it was almost a loss for them that they only got 3 instead of pushing across the line for a touchdown.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right?
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The sack by Jordan Willis. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Third and long. He's going to fire one deep left sideline and unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
That's it. Ready, 8. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Ready. Check 31. Check 31. Go.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Ready. Go. 20. Ready.
They fake the give. Newton flushed out right. There goes a deep ball. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my score.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Chandler Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It's 2nd down.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Hey. You got 3. Three down.
Big hold of the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and inches at the 32-yard line.
On second and very short, Haskins. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Great. Check three. Gun. Express.
Off play action. Newton. And that is incomplete.
Newton's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Eddie Weber. Watch the gun. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. 12's the mic. Here we go.
Play action. It's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
After the run, Newton going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
50's the mic. Run it. Put up. March 50. Hey.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins going right side here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Bears 17. Redskins 14.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, back over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Third down. Here's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. This is Ridley. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. Great.
Hey, watch the ball. Mike 12. Mike 12. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Express.
Mike 12. I can't believe it.
Express.
I can't believe it.
Throwing on second and long. Newton. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. The Bears on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Don't let him breathe, defense. He's coming.
They'll run with Ridley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Check.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Slam. Shift. He's checking. Crash.
Here we go.
The give to the fullback on the dive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton firing quickly here, and that's complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
20.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ready?
Watch the pass.
2 times.
3 down.
8.
Switch.
Alert 3.
Tighten up.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Check it out. Mike 12.
20.
Watch 8.
Here we go.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Ready?
Double. Check 43.
Peek in.
On the give. This is their fullback. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 8 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bears 24, Redskins 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Redskins take over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Haskins to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Miles Boykin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Redskins 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Chicago, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the